There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, sit back, here we go. Tip control by the Trojans. In the front court to Ty Johnson. Off-balance shot, won't go, he'll get fouled. Questions around this ball game will be what the approach will be for Santa Maria for the answer to Ty Johnson of the San Perlita Trojans. Trojans will see how well they take care of the ball against some intense pressure, which will be coming from Santa Maria throughout this game. Johnson hit the first free throw, count the second one. That's the way we start. Pressure by the Trojans in the backcourt. Cougars have the ball. Giovanni Diaz runs the point. Gets some instructions from his coach as he takes a look at the defense on the first trip through. Backdoor cut, rebound, a block shot out of there by Johnson. Here come the Trojans. In the corner, Nieto for three. That won't go. Rebound, Johnson secures it. Has it stolen. Baseball pass ahead to Diaz. Lay it up, no good. Rebound taken down by the Trojans, and back they come. Quick pass to Johnson off his hands. Turnover right back to the Cougars of Santa Maria. Back-to-back trips in which the Trojans turn the ball over. Cougar basketball in the front court. On the dribble, this is Jesse Ortiz, guarded by Brian Herrera. Hands it off to Enrique Cantu. Cantu puts it on the floor. Goes behind the back with a dribble. He had a big game against Santa Maria. Tees up a three here. That won't go. On the rebound, whistle, and that's a jump ball. Jose Villasana had that board, got tied up. Still Santa Maria basketball out of bounds on the baseline. Just underway here in the first quarter. Cougars to throw it in. Open man in a double team. Layup good and a foul. And Daniel Chavez will get to the line. Chavez off the inbound pass. Steps to the line here to try to complete a three-point play. And he does. Cougars back off the pressure. Here come the Trojans in the front court. This is Brian Herrera. Herrera, overhead pass, backdoor cut, layup good. Julian Herrera beat him on a backdoor cut. 1 point game. Trojans on top. Cougars with the ball in the backcourt. Ortiz hands it off to Diaz. Diaz in the front court. Crossover, takes in the paint. Wild shot won't go. Johnson gets a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Nieto. Lay it up and in. E.J. Nieto after the pass from Johnson. Trojans up three. Cougars back on the offensive end. Working on the baseline. Better pass. Banker goes up, no good. Rebound in the paint. That's a block shot. Rebound. Nice pass. Inside traffic. Shot goes in and a foul. No, wave it off. It's a charge. Cougars thought they had that basket made and a free throw opportunity. Nothing doing. They'll call the foul on Jose Villasana. His first, team foul number 2 against the Cougars. Trojan basketball, Brian Herrera. on the right side, looking inside for Johnson. Gets it in his hands, turns in the paint. And a travel is going to be called on Ty Johnson. Already you can see just an intent effort right now to post up Ty Johnson against this Cougar team. That'll force your hand. You can either guard him on the blocks and leave the shooters open, or you can try to contain him one-on-one. Ball out of bounds. That's a turnover against the Cougars of Santa Maria. Trojan basketball, E.J. Nieto brings it up. He, Johnson, and Julian Herrera with 2 points apiece have scored the points in the game for this Trojan team. Out to Herrera, back to Nieto. Nieto has a shot blocked. Rebound by the Cougars. Ortiz fires a pass. Cantu tracked it down, and he'll get fouled. You can see when the Cougars get the ball, they're more than willing to get off to the races in a tempo that in most cases you would say, well, that's the Trojan tempo. Well, the Cougars know they can play that tempo if need be. Here's a steal by Herrera. Julian Herrera down the left-hand side, lays it up, got it. Julian Herrera off the steal. Timeout called by the Cougars. 5-point lead. Timeout. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here after the timeout. Santa Maria called a quick timeout. It's not that the game was getting out of hand. It was just that Cougars were making some plays that if you do that 2 or 3 times in a row, you'll look up and suddenly be down double figures. They trail by 5. It's their ball as we start play. In the backcourt, that's a double dribble. Matthew Cantu lost his dribble. His defense, he'll say it was touched. It caused it to lose the dribble. After the turnover, Nieto has the ball. They'll guard him. Finds Johnson. Johnson goes to work on the shot. No good. Rebound, Villasana. Off to the races. Here come the Cougars. Left side pass, layup, no good. Rebound, Trojans. Back at you. Oliveras gets it to Herrera. Herrera tees up a 3. That's way off the mark. Johnson gets a rebound, puts that up, no good. Rebound, Oliveras had it, but taken away by Enrique Cantu. Down the right side against Nieto. Off the glass, that won't go. On the tip, that won't go. Oliveras gets a rebound, has it stolen by Cantu. Cantu in the corner. Here's a 3. Ortiz, answer, no. Rebound by the Trojans. Here comes Herrera, has it poked away. Controlled by Santa Maria, and there's a foul in the backcourt. Brian Herrera commits a foul. Santa Maria will substitute in the game. Andrew Morales will check in the game. Jake Howell checks in for San Perlita. And foul on Brian Herrera, by the way, was his second of the game. Cougars to inbound the ball. In the backcourt, this is Enrique Cantu. Brings it up against the defense of Julian Herrera. Beats him off the dribble. Lost it. Now double dribbles. Had him beat with a behind-the-back move. And then lost control as he brought it back from his left to his right hand. Trojan ball. E.J. Nieto finds Howell. Howell looking inside for Ty Johnson. Posting up. Got it to him. Turns. Fadeaway jumper. Won't go. Easy rebound that time by Bernie Castellanos. Into a double team. That's a near steal. Loose ball, jump ball, possession arrow favors San Perlita. Castellanos dribbled into that double team. Another turnover against this Cougar team. Trojan basketball. This is Howe on the right wing. Got a screen from Johnson. Attacks on the baseline. Gets it back outside for a Ty Johnson 3. That won't go. Rebound. That's controlled by Matthew Cantu. Cantu hands it off to Castellanos in the backcourt. They nearly steal it. Oliveras dives to the ground, gets the ball. Quick jump ball called. Cougars stay in possession of the ball. Substitutions off the bench for San Perlita. Here comes Parker Willis in the game. Also James Herrera. They'll replace Oliveras and Nieto. Cougar ball in the backcourt. This is Andrew Morales. Beats Howell off the dribble. Coast to coast. Missed the layup. Rebound tipped up. Johnson has it for a moment. They go to the ground. Cougars have it. Johnson touches it last out of bounds. It's Santa Maria ball. 3:36 left here in the first quarter. Santa Maria Cougars set them in motion right now. Low-scoring game between these two teams. There's a block shot by Johnson. Quick outlet pass. They'll get it ahead. Shot by Willis. Won't go. He'll get fouled. Enrique Cantu got back. Commits a foul. For Cantu, that'll be his first. Parker Willis steps to the line for San Perlita. Willis, a senior, misses the first. Giovanni Diaz will check in for Santa Maria. He'll replace Enrique Cantu. Willis ready with another. Misses that. Rebound by the Cougars, and then a double dribble in the backcourt. Turnover is just a big issue right now for Santa Maria in this game here in the first quarter. Trojan ball, Herrera to Howell. Howell over to James Herrera. Back to Howell. To Johnson. Johnson overhead pass to Herrera. Julian backs it away. Stays with the dribble. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson watches the cutters. Goes inside to Herrera. Off the glass and in. Assist Tyke Johnson. Basket Julian Herrera. Now a steal by the Trojans. Howell to Herrera. Layup good. Julian Herrera. And now the ball in the front court. Diaz has the ball. Gets it outside to Chavez. Chavez on the dribble, in the paint with a left hand. It won't go, but he'll get fouled. San Perlita now up 9. Free throws for Daniel Chavez. Misses the first. Cougars struggling, scoring some points here. Chavez trying to get on target. Misses them both. Rebound, tipped. Parker Willis controls it for the Trojans. To Johnson, to Herrera, to Julian Herrera. Back to Johnson, back to Herrera. 3, that's off the mark. Rebound by the Cougars. San Perlita gets a stop. They need a bucket this trip down. Andrew Morales into a double team. Fires it in the corner. 3 by Cantu. That won't go. Johnson secures a rebound. Quick outlet pass. Willis can't save it. It's a turnover against the Trojans. 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. The 3 points scored by Santa Maria is the eye-popping number here in this first quarter of play. Trojan defense has just been all over this. Cantu off the offense. Attacks in the paint. A whistle blows away from the ball. We'll check that. That's going to be on Jacob Howell. His first, just reaching out. This player was soaring past. Off the dribble. Minute 59 left here in the quarter. Cougars to inbound the ball on the baseline. Looking to get it in. They'll find Morales. Morales beats him off the dribble. Has a shot blocked, but a foul called. Willis having to help out in the paint. Went for the block shot, and Parker Willis called for the foul. Free throw opportunity for Andrew Morales. Misses that. Missed free throws and turnovers. Been a story for the Santa Maria Cougars in defining this first quarter of play. Still 2 minutes left, or just under that. That free throw will go for Andrew Morales. 8-point lead. Here comes Howell for the Trojans. Running the point, crossover dribble. Hands it to Ty Johnson. Turns, dishes off to Oliveras. Thought about a three, gets it back outside to Howell. Howell thought about a three from that range. Off the dribble now, goes baseline. Get it inside to Johnson. Layup good. Ty Johnson off the assist. Double-digit lead. Here's a steal for Herrera. In traffic, lay it up, no good. Rebound by Castellanos. Cougars on the attack. Go to the baseline. Kick it out for the three. On the way. Off the mark. Missed by Morales. Johnson baseballs it out to Herrera. Layup good. That's a full court outlet pass. Timeout called. 12-point lead. Back after this.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as we are set to go here. After the timeout, Santa Maria basketball. Cantu attacks, goes all the way and makes a shot. Enrique Cantu. Minute left here in the quarter. Corner three ball. Gabriel Lopez, that won't go. Oliveras had the rebound. Falls off his hands, out of bounds it goes. That shot goes in and a foul, and the Santa Maria Cougars will get to the line. And that free throw counts. Andrew Morales, that's a big swing right there for Morales and the Cougars. Howell has the ball for the Trojans. Off the dribble, gets it outside to Herrera. Herrera back outside to Howell. To Oliveras. Oliveras for a deep three, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Cantu in the backcourt. Ball goes out of bounds. That's touched last by San Perlita. Or check that. That'll be another turnover against this Cougar team. Trojans to get it in. They'll find Howe. Gets it out to Nieto. Tees up a three. That's off the mark. Long rebound to Cantu. Into a double team. Lost the ball. Herrera picks it up. He gets tied up. And stops play with 8 seconds left here in this first quarter. Santa Maria with another turnover here in this game. Trojan ball down or up with the ball. 7 seconds left here in the quarter. Howell on the dribble. Attacks off the jump stop. Lays it up. Missed a shot. Rebound by the Cougars. 1 quarter in the books. San Perlita holds Santa Maria to just 9 points. Lead by 7. Second quarter coming up after this. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Fans, we want to take this back here. San Perlita with a 7-point lead. Santa Maria with the ball as we start the second quarter play, and the Cougars will turn it over yet again. This team just looked much better taking care of the ball against San Isidro. Give credit to this San Perlita defense thus far in this game. Howell has it for the Trojans. Across the timeline, finds Johnson. Johnson goes to work in the paint. Spin, shot it, made it. Ty Johnson now with 6. Off the dribble, Diaz finds an open man. Shot goes up, no good. That's going to be Jesse Ortiz getting fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul on Howell, his second. $7:30 to go here in the half as Jesse Ortiz steps to the line. First one won't go. Santa Maria as a team now just 3 of 7 at the free throw line here in this first half. Second one's good. 1 of 2 for Ortiz for Jesse. He's now in the books with 1 point. Johnson tees up a 3. Missed it. Rebound, Herrera hands it off to Johnson. In the paint, lay it good. Trojans off the offensive rebound that time. Johnson now with 8. Back to a 10-point lead for San Perlita. Diaz has it against the defense of Herrera. Almost lost that. Did lose it. Johnson gets it ahead to Herrera. Hands it off. Layup good. E.J. Nieto on the finish. Trojans up 12. Cougars back with the ball. Chavez on the attack. They'll spin it in the corner. Off the dribble in the paint. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound by Johnson on the outlet pass. Doesn't. Takes it coast to coast. Now hands it off. Julian Herrera, layup good. 14-point lead. 6:32 to go here in the half. Double team against Diaz. Got past that. Now he's got numbers. Get it on the baseline. That shot's rejected out of there. Quick pass ahead. E.J. Nieto, right side layup good. It's one thing to have numbers. It's another thing to have some help on the back of your defense in the hands of Ty Johnson. Layup here goes up and in. That's a much-needed basket for the Cougars of Santa Maria. Trojans back with the ball. Herrera to Oliveira. Steps into a 3, way off the mark. Easy rebound for Cantu. Cantu gets it ahead to Villasana. Banks it in. Villasana on the finish. Trojans back with the ball on a 12-point lead. Nieto off the dribble, goes baseline, got fouled. That'll stop the clock with 5:46 remaining in the half. Trojan basketball out of bounds. Noah Oliveira to throw it in. Gets it out to Herrera, Julian Herrera. There's your leading scorer right now for the Trojans of San Perlita with a dozen. To Herrera, to Johnson. Back to James for a 3. That's way off the mark as well. 3's not falling right now for this San Perlita team. That's a good thing for the Santa Maria Cougars right now. If those were falling, this game could be near out of hand here in the first half. Cougars made basket here, could get it to 10. A made three, cuts it to single digits. Cantu has it back tapped out of bounds off the Trojans. It'll be Cougar basketball. Ortiz to throw it in. That's a steal. Easy pickings for Herrera. Has it in the backcourt, now front court, now layup good. Julian Herrera. 14-point lead for San Perlita. Cantu on the dribble, attacks in the paint. Left-hand side, got it to go. Enrique Cantu now has 4 points in the game. This is Herrera, James Herrera for the Trojans. Over to Oliveras. Oliveras off the dribble, has it stolen, and here come the Cougars. Ortiz down the right-hand side, elevates, lays it up and in. Jesse Ortiz. Cougars not going away just yet. 10-point game, 4:38 to go in the half. Nieto to Herrera. Out to Johnson. Johnson to Herrera, Julian Herrera. They haven't had an answer for him yet tonight. And they miss a layup there. Johnson gets a rebound and he gets fouled. Ty Johnson will head to the free throw line for San Perlita. Foul was on Villasana. It's a non-shooting foul as they got the push on the rebound as Johnson was securing that board. 5th team foul against Santa Maria. San Perlita basketball. Johnson beyond the arc to Oliveras. Oliveras to Nieto. Nieto gets a screen, takes it right-hand side into a double team. Forced a shot and made it. E.J. Nieto. 12-point game, halfway through the second quarter. Cougars on the attack. On the baseline, there's the whistle. That's a travel. Julio Vega had beaten him off the dribble on the baseline. Just as he was going up, he saw Ty Johnson waiting in the middle of the paint. That's what forced that. Trojans now with the ball. Nieto off the dribble. Spins, fadeaway jumper, missed that one. Rebound by Diaz, and here come the Cougars. Diaz right down the side. Left-hand layup goes. Giovanni Diaz. Nobody stopped him off the dribble. Trojans back with the ball. Outside to Herrera. Herrera attacks, hands it off. Johnson open jumper, buries that. Ty Johnson. Dozen-point lead for the Trojans of San Perlita. In the front court, this is Diaz. Nice crossover. Now he has Johnson to contend with. Steps past him. Missed that. Rebound, Ty Johnson. Here come the Trojans. Quick pass to Julian Herrera. Missed the layup but got fouled. Julian Herrera will go to the line. Herrera on the night, 14 points. That's his first free throw. Parker Willis checks back in the game for San Perlita. He'll replace Noah Oliveras. Julian Herrera back to the free throw line. Second shot here on this trip for the Trojans. Got that. 14-point lead. Cougar basketball, this is Cantu. Takes a bump, stays with the ball. This is Castellanos. Banks that one up and in. That's a tough shot for Bernie Castellanos. Nieto has the ball for the Trojans of San Perlita. That volleyball line, lobs it up for Johnson. There's a whistle, and that'll be a foul. Enrique Cantu read that play. Had a good chance to pick that off. They call a foul on Julio Vega underneath. Pushing off on Johnson, says the official. So a free throw opportunity for Ty Johnson. These two teams will meet again later on this season. Johnson misfires on the free throw. It was a 1-and-1, so Santa Maria ball, Cantu. Against the defense, Herrera beats him off the drive, spins it out, open three, Cantu. That won't go. Rebound, Herrera fires it to Nieto. Layup, good. E.J. Nieto on the finish. How about that pass by James Herrera? Back to a 14-point lead. This is Cantu. Goes coast to coast, missed it, and got fouled. Enrique Cantu to the free throw line. Mark Sanchez ready to check in the game for the Santa Maria Cougars. Enrique Cantu in the game, 4 points. Hasn't shot a free throw just yet. 2 of them coming up here. First one good. Next one coming up for Cantu. Misses that one. Rebound. Johnson tipped it. Now controls it. Here come the Trojans. Tyke Johnson. Pass over to Herrera. Back outside to Oliveras. Oliveras. Back to James Herrera. Now to Johnson. Goes baseline, and he gets it in. Tyke Johnson with 12 points. Cougars back with the ball, down 15. Pass deflected by Nieto. Loose ball rolls out of bounds. Touch last by San Perlita. It's Santa Maria ball. Trojans led 16-9 after a quarter. They've outscored the Santa Maria Cougars 22-14 here in the second. Cougar ball. This is Cantu. Cantu calls out the play. Guarded by Herrera. Beats him off the dribble with a ball fake. Missed the layup. Rebound Oliveras. Couldn't control it. Villasana has it for the Cougars. Castellanos wants a 3. That won't go. Rebound. Another rebound by Villasana this trip down. Villasana dishes it inside to Castellanos. Put it up and in. Bernie Castellanos. Here come the Trojans. Right back in transition. Herrera off the dribble. In the paint. Lost it. Johnson saves it. Oliveras 3. That won't go. Rebound by Cantu. Quick pass ahead. Cougars trying to push it. Get it to the baseline. Back outside. Now they work it to Villasana. Attacks against Johnson. Missed it. Weak side board. Tip it up and in. Made by Castellanos. Cougars coming back. 11-point game. Trojans with the ball. Passing Nieto. Through the lane. Lays it up and in. E.J. Nieto. Assist Ty Johnson. 43 seconds left here in the half. Cantu has the ball for the Cougars. Guarded by Julian Herrera. Got a screen by Villasana. Frees him up for a 3, but Johnson blocks it. Offensive rebound, though. There's Villasana again. Missed the shot. He'll get to the line. Jose Villasana, just the last 2 trips down alone, horsing the offensive boards for the Santa Maria Cougars. That foul will be on Julian Herrera, which is his second. And as Jose Villasana steps to the line. Got that. Villasana ready for another. Funnels that one home. Here come the Trojans of San Perlita. This is Johnson off the dribble into traffic. That'll be a foul called. They'll whistle that against Villasana. If it is, that's his third. 3 fouls on Jose Villasana. Ty Johnson to the free throw line for the Trojans. Makes the first. Ty now 3 of 4 at the line. He's got 13 points. Leading scorer is Julian Herrera with 16 first half points for San Perlita. Next one good for Johnson. There's a travel against Santa Maria. How about this for a stat? Only 3 players have scored in the first half for San Perlita. All 3 in double figures. 16 for Herrera, 14 for Johnson, 12 for Nieto. Herrera to inbound the ball. Finds Oliveras. That's a travel. Oliveras took a bump. Couldn't maintain position, got called for steps. Here's Santa Maria, and you can score here. That's a near carry. On the dribble, though, they'll attack into a double team. Handed off via Sana through the lane. Missed that. Rebound tipped up. Controlled by the Cougars. Outside for a three. That's off the mark. Again, they got in a hurry there. Jesse Ortiz just let that shot fly. Still 4.5 seconds to go. Had they scored there, and that three would have went down, still got a chance here to close out the half. In the corner, three, this will count, and off the mark, no good. Couple of missed opportunities right there for Santa Maria. Nonetheless, they're down 12. San Perlita with the lead on their home floor. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com. Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburg, Texas.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburg. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today. For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Pharr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Pharr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alexandra with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Pharr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Pharr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com. Empty court right now, but This place will get moving along here as the two teams return from the halftime locker room. I want to welcome you to our halftime show. I want to remind you, fans, that we do have additional games coming up. Last week alone, we covered 9 soccer games and 12 basketball games for a total of 21 games in a week. Month of December, we had 105 games, meaning that as these games are being played out, these advertisers that we're playing the commercials for are getting good exposure to fans that are tuning in for our games, not just during the live version, but during the archive version as well. Also taking a look at like the halftime here, you see the 3 spots up there, Real Sports Live, VTX1, and Alpha Men's Primary Care. During our pregame, halftime, and postgame shows, we do have spaces available there. Advertising as low as $50 a month. And you can be in our broadcast on Real Sports Live and understand $50 a month helps us in a big way. It allows us to keep our systems out and running. You're talking about System 1 here tonight in San Perlita. And you'll see a missing piece of the puzzle as we're in San Perlita tonight, taking on Santa Maria. We're also covering Raymondville tonight against Port Isabel. And thus far, the advertising in this area, still waiting for that to transpire. We've got a good foothold of advertising in the Harlingen area, some in Brownsville, Edinburgh, McAllen, Westlaco. Still looking for some assistance in other areas of the valley. I designed this so that we could be affordable to businesses such as ourselves. My wife and I started this a year ago, a little over a year ago now. And we're still trying to monetize this so that we can continue to do what we do. There's expanded coverage coming. We've got 3 systems in play. I've got 5 that I want to have in play by the time playoffs start. And, of course, with softball and baseball starting the next 2 weeks, got an additional 6 or 7 systems I'd like to have in place. So if you're interested, you see the numbers on the screen when we show that split screen. Give me a call if you would and find out how you or your business can be a part of realsportslive.com. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half. 3 players scored in the first half of the Trojans. That's it. I'll tell you what that story is all about after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts! We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here as we resume play. San Perlita Trojans with the lead. Third quarter action. Santa Maria going to have to take care of the ball much better than they did in the first half. I think things will take care of themselves after that. Layup up and in by Enrique Cantu. First points of the second half belong to the Cougars. Johnson has it for the Trojans. Hands it off to Oliveras. Tees up a 3. Got it! Noah Oliveras becomes just the 4th player to score for San Perlita in this game. 3 players scored, 3 players in double figures in that first half. Running one-hander up and in by Jesse Ortiz. And again, you get the feeling that if they take care of the ball, this Cougar team certainly has the opportunity to score points. There's a near steal by the Cougars. That ball's out of bounds. Touch last by Santa Maria. Oliveras to throw the ball in. Gets it out to Herrera. Nice catch in traffic. Julian Herrera off the dribble, lays it in. Julian Herrera with 18 points, leads all scorers. Cougar basketball. Diaz in the front court against the defense of E.J. Nieto. Hands it off to Chavez. Chavez to Ortiz. Backs it off. Chavez to Cantu. Cantu. Boy, I thought about that three. It was there for a moment. Diaz now a catch. They leave Cantu open. He will let that shot go next time around. Catches here. Here's a three. Misses that one. Rebound by Nieto. Outlet pass right on the money. Herrera layup good. Brian Herrera in the scorebook. Cougars back with the ball. This is Diaz. Diaz spins it over. Here's a three on the way. That's off the mark. Long rebound to Tyke Johnson. Outlet pass to Oliveras. Oliveras got past one man. Hands it off on the baseline. Now on the cutter, they'll throw it away. Villasana's got the steal. Got it to Cantu. Cantu against Johnson. Off the glass. That won't go. Johnson gets a rebound. Steps it out to Oliveras. Oliveras got in the air. Threw it away again. Turnover right back to you. Here comes Ortiz. Down the right side. Lay it up and in. Jesse Ortiz. Johnson has it for the Trojans in transition. Up off the glass, that's in. Tyke Johnson off the bucket. This is Diaz. Off the dribble, whistle blows. Stops play with 5:01 remaining here in the third. Free throw opportunity for Giovanni Diaz. Foul was on E.J. Nieto, which is his first. Diaz hits the first. Giovanni Diaz ready with another. Diaz got that to go. Trojans with the ball. Herrera to Nieto. Nieto on the dribble, takes it off to traffic, hands it off, gets it back. High arcer baseline won't go. Johnson gets a rebound, turns off the glass. That's too strong. Rebound, outlet pass by the Cougars in the front court. Layup goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, put that one up, blocked out of there by Johnson. Oliveira secures a rebound and a foul call. Stops play with 4:33 remaining. San Perlita will have the ball out of bounds. Nieto brings it up. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson finds a cutter. That's Herrera. Has it nearly stripped. Picked it up. Shot it. Missed it. Rebound by the Cougars in the backcourt. This is Ortiz. Beats one man off the dribble. Beats another. Now is sealed off. Hands it off to Diaz. Diaz, nice pass inside. Banker, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Villasana gets a rebound, goes to work. Missed that. Rebound again in the paint by the Cougars. Out for the three. Answer there, no. Rebound tipped around. Controlled Oliveras. Secures it for the Trojans. Oliveras, right side. Herrera, three. Got it. Brian Herrera. In transition, here come the Cougars. That shot's knocked out of bounds. Giovanni Diaz on the drive. Inbound play coming up for the Cougars of Santa Maria. They're down 17. Open three on the way. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Handed off on the baseline. That one falls home. Bernie Castellanos got the bucket. Trojans on the attack. This is Nieto. He gets fouled. Nieto got tangled up there with Jesse Ortiz. Ortiz pleading his case that, hey, I was pushed. Inbound play for the Trojans. Oliveras 3. That's off the mark. Long rebound comes out. Herrera secures it. Gets it to Ty Johnson. Back inside. They'll steal that easily. Castellanos got the pick. Takes it coast to coast. Now that's going to be a missed shot by Ortiz. Quick outlet pass. Deflected and stolen. Here come the Cougars yet again. Diaz has the ball. Turned, shot it, rolled it off. Offensive board, though. Put that up and in. Stick back for Daniel Chavez. 13-point game. Nieto has the ball for the Trojans. Working on a clear out. Takes a bump, top of the key, launches a 3, and rolled it in. E.J. Nieto got the home court roll. Cougars back on the offensive end. Whistle blows. Giovanni Diaz that time took a shot. That allows substitutions to check in the game and a timeout on the court. Trojans up 16, 2:20 left in the third. Back after this.
Truck Tex in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Harlingen.
Back here on Rio Sports Live after the quick timeout. Cougars with the ball, and they'll turn it over. Here come the Trojans to send Perlita. 1-on-4, layup miss. Got an offensive rebound out of that. And then a foul call. They'll call that on the Trojans. James Herrera attacking. Again, there's a limitation on your attack mode. In most coaches' book, a 1-on-4, not the numbers you want. Trojans nearly get a steal. Loose ball is taken away. Taken back by the Cougars. Now another steal by the Trojans. Here comes Howell in the front court to Herrera. Back to Howell. Lay it up. Missed it. Rebound by the Cougars. In the front court. Santa Maria with the ball. Work it on the right side. Shot goes up. Off the mark. No good. Villasana gets a rebound. Comes out of there with it. Against Johnson on the drive. Handed off. On the baseline, that one's short. Rebound tipped out. Loose ball picked up by the Cougars. On the drive, it's Sanchez. Takes it inside. Whistle blows and a foul call. That'll be on Ty Johnson. As Mark Sanchez took it right at him. Back in the hands of the Trojans. There's a whistle. And that'll be against E.J. Nieto. It'll be Santa Maria basketball. Substitutions popping off the bench for both sides. Salvador Lozoya checks in the game now for Santa Maria, giving Bernie Castellanos a little bit of a breather. Cougars to inbound the ball. In the backcourt, they'll find Sanchez. Sanchez against Julian Herrera. Backs it away. Now he attacks through a double team. Has it nearly stolen. Loose ball picked up by the Cougars. On the drive into traffic. Herrera causes a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Santa Maria, so stay here. Cougars to inbound the ball. Cougars needing some points here this trip down. Find Vega. Vega outside to Morales, and he'll travel. 45 seconds left here in the third. San Perlita ball on the reset here. Howe slows the pace. Right side. Parker Willis finds Ty Johnson. Johnson bounced outside to Howe. Guarded by Cantu. Takes him off the dribble. Hands it off to Herrera. Herrera to Willis. Runner won't go. Rebound by Santa Maria. Vega with the ball. 10 seconds to go. Vega has it tapped away. That's off of Herrera. And it'll be Santa Maria basketball with 8.9 seconds to go here in the third. Cougars to get it in. Lob it up high. Jake tips it. Easy pickings. Shot goes up for Cantu. No good. And then a foul on the rebound. Stops play with 3.4 seconds to go. Outside pass to Vega. To Cantu. Forces a three. Won't go. 3 quarters in the books. San Perlita on top by 15 at home. Back after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we head to the fourth quarter. San Perlita with a 15-point lead here against Santa Maria. First time through on district play that these two teams square off. They'll meet again later in Santa Maria. Trojans with the ball. See if they elect to take a little time off with a 15-point lead here in the fourth. Willis off the dribble, out to Herrera. Herrera to Howe. Howe to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline. Missed that. Rebound Parker Willis on the weak side. Willis tried to hand it off, taken away by the Cougars and stolen right back by James Herrera. Julian Herrera got the steal. James Herrera with the ball. Goes inside to Johnson. Goes to work in the paint. Missed that shot. Rebound. Herrera in there fighting for the Trojans. He gets tied up. Possession arrow favors Santa Maria's Cougars. If you're the Cougars, you got to make a run starting right here, right now. Down 15, still 7 minutes left in the game. Right now, Daniel Chavez shaking up a bit as he exits the game. That'll be Cougar basketball. Salvador Lozoya checked back in the game. He'll instantly become the trigger man on this inbound play. Gets it in. Now they'll work it ahead. This is Morales. Morales on the dribble, hands it off in the corner. Outside it goes. Leading production each trip down right now are the Cougars. That'll help. Shot goes up and in by Mark Sanchez, and he'll get to the line. Still 7:04 to go. Call that foul on Julian Herrera. Or check that on Parker Willis. Willis off the bench has now committed 4 fouls. Sanchez at the line. Misfires on that. Rebound by Johnson. Ty Johnson out to James Herrera. Goes inside, missed it. Johnson right there to clean it up, put it in. Ty Johnson now joins Julian Herrera with 18 points apiece. Here come the Cougars in the front court. This is Sanchez. Beats Herrera. Got in the air, shot it, missed it. Rebound Herrera. Throws it out into no man's land. Tracked down by Howell. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson has it poked away and stolen. Cougars secure it. Then a foul called in the back court on San Perlita. And they're looking at James Herrera. Stops play with 6:34 remaining here in this game. Giovanni Diaz checking back in the game. He was shaken up a bit earlier in this third quarter. Jesse Ortiz back in the game. That's your leading scorer for Santa Maria's Cougars. Ball in his hands right now. Guarded by Howell in an isolation. Middle of the floor. Right side to Sanchez. Sanchez guarded by Herrera. Vega takes him off the dribble. Attacks in the paint. Missed a shot. Rebound by the Trojans and a foul called in the backcourt. After Oliveras got the rebound, contact occurred. First foul against Bernie Castellanos. Trojan basketball. This is Howell. Howell outside to Herrera. Herrera hands it back off to Howell. Attacks, lobs it inside. That's stolen. Ball knocked out of bounds, though. Castellanos couldn't control it. They're hoping to lob that inside to Ty Johnson. Pass was lofted for a 5'8" player in the direction of a 6'8" player. Castellanos got in the air. Same situation right there. Trying to lob it over the top of these defenders, but Herrera's pass easily secured by Ortiz. Cougar basketball. Each team has scored just 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Cougars scored 9 in the first, 20 in the second, were held to 13 in the third. Three-pointer on the way. That's a good look, but it's off the mark. Rebound by Oliveras. Oliveras for the Trojans. On the offensive end to Herrera for a deep three. Bang! Julian Herrera drops that in from extreme outside. There's a hand check, and that's going to be a foul called. An offensive foul against Giovanni Diaz. That'll be his second foul. Trojan basketball. Oliveras to Howell. Howell brings it across. Diaz to guard. Howell calls out the play on a clear out. Tried to lob it again to Johnson. Johnson somehow secures that ball and then gets fouled. $18-point lead for San Perlita. They scored 16 in the first, 26 in the second, 15 in the third. Trojans on the attack in the baseline. Handed off to Johnson, lays it up and in. Ty Johnson with 20. Cougars on the offensive end. This is Diaz. Isolated. Hands it off, baseline, easy shot, up and in. Castellanos on the finish. Howell brings it across for the Trojans. 4:43 to go. Johnson catches this pass. Turns, puts it on the floor. Layup good. Ty Johnson on the finish. 20-point lead for San Perlita. Cougars trying to attack. Johnson blocks that. Get it out to the Cougars, though, on the offensive end. Fadeaway jumper. Pinball's out. Rebound, Oliveras has it for the Trojans. Outlet pass deflected. Oliveras secures it. Brings it across. They've got numbers now. Lob it up high for Johnson. Caught it, turned, shot it, missed. Herrera there, put it in. Julian Herrera. 23 points for Herrera. 22-point lead for the Trojans. Cougars with the ball. 3 on the way by Morales. That won't go. Rebound by the Trojans. That's James Herrera. Herrera right down the middle. Attacks. Had that ball deflected and taken away by the Cougars. Santa Maria back with the ball. In the front court, work it in the corner. Off the dribble is Morales. Nothing there for him. This is Ortiz. The Castellanos. Castellanos guarded. They'll force him right side, and then the foul called. And that'll be on Julian Herrera. For Julian, that'll be his 4th foul. E.J. Nieto pops back up off the bench for the Trojans of San Perlita. Before that, free throw opportunity, Bernie Castellanos. Now Nieto checks in. That was the 7th team foul on the Trojans. Trojan basketball now. Howell has it. Stays outside, maintains a dribble, got a screen. Goes inside, and a throwdown by Ty Johnson. Assist Howell, Johnson dunk. 3:09 to go. Cougars back on the offensive end. Running one-hander won't go. Oliveira secures that rebound. Outlet pass to Johnson. Johnson over to Herrera. 3 ball on the way. Good. James Herrera. Back come the Cougars. This is Diaz in the front court. Hands it off to Ortiz. Past Howell. Couldn't get it past Johnson. He blocks it out of bounds. 2:38 remaining here in this game. Santa Maria has been outscored 16-4 here in the 4th quarter. In the corner they go. This is Ortiz off the dribble, lays it in. Jesse Ortiz, 12 points in the game, leads the team in scoring. Herrera on the drive, right down central, left-hand layup good. James Herrera on that one. In the front court, here come the Cougars. Off the dribble, get back outside, there's a turnover. This Cougar team coming off back-to-back, well, this is wrapping up back-to-back games on the road against San Isidro. They hung in there right down to the stretch. We're in this ball game till midway through the 3rd. Bad news is this stands, they'll fall in those 2 games. Good news, next time around they get San Isidro and San Perlita at home. Johnson has the ball. Handed off to Nieto. Nieto back to Johnson. They'll just run a weave right now. Securing the ball and taking time off the clock with a comfortable lead. Howell dribbles away, hands it off to Johnson. This Trojan team again scored 16 points in the 1st quarter. Held the Cougars to 9. And here in the 4th quarter have limited the Cougars to just 6 points. That's your biggest story as you look at just a quick rundown on the line score. There's a tip ball in the backcourt. Howell will secure that for the Trojans. Brings it up, lost his dribble. Hands it off to Nieto, who helped out. Nieto now throws it up high. Johnson secures it, attacks in the lane, missed the shot. Rebound, offensive rebound for the Trojans. That shot by Nieto won't go. Another offensive rebound, that trip down as Gabriel Lopez secured that one. Nieto has it. Minute left here in this ball game. Nieto hands it off to Howell. Howell gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Howell. To Nieto, 44 seconds to go. So again, the first round of district play on the boys' side. San Isidro ran the table. San Perlita lost once. Santa Maria will fall a second time here. But then you reset it all as they go through it again. And the Santa Maria team will be turning and rooting for this San Perlita team to knock off San Isidro as they'll play each other before the Santa Maria Cougars get the Tigers at home. And if things would play out right, this Cougar team, if San Perlita knocks off San Isidro and the Cougars run the table, will be playing for a chance to share the district title. Final score here, 75-48 for the San Perlita Trojans. They win this game. Leading scorers in the game, 3 players in double figures for the San Perlita Trojans. Ty Johnson finishes with 24, Julian Herrera with 23, 15 points for E.J. Nieto, 5 points apiece, Brian Herrera, James Herrera, 3 for Noah Oliveras. For the Santa Maria Cougars, 12 points for Jesse Ortiz leads the way. Bernie Castellanos with 10. 7 points for Enrique Cantu. 5 for Daniel Chavez. 4 each for Jose Villasana, Andrew Morales, and Giovanni Diaz. 2 points for Mark Sanchez. It was limited scoring for the Cougars, but that was fueled by a lot of turnovers in that first quarter. That kind of set the tone. When they did get on target and score 20 points in the second quarter, the Trojans outdistanced them by scoring 26. From there on, it was Trojan basketball. They just methodically went on for the win. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Final score 75-48. It's going to wrap up the broadcast. Till next time, which will be Friday. I'm Joe Bowling. Hope you enjoyed this one. My wife is going to shoot me. She worked all day, and then she had to run the camera for 2 games. Till next time, good night.